Guys, Tekla Yoga. Let's get right into today's tapping. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Rub your hands together if you want to. You're either sitting down or standing, and either way, noticing your feet on the floor, feet or hips width apart and parallel. If you're standing, squeeze your thighs in and up, hip joints down and forward. Find some length in your spine. Just find some space. Find some balance in your joints and start to tap at your karate chop point, right on the side of your hand. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Just follow me now as you notice in your physical form where you might be feeling some aches and pains. You may be feeling heavy, dark, fatigued. As I start to say the words, such as stress and overwhelm, can you sense where you might be carrying some of that energy in your body? The idea of stress and overwhelm, where is it? We're usually carrying it all the way through your fingertips and toe tips into your bones. I mean, it can really get in there. So notice where you're feeling and sensing some sort of discomfort in your body. Aches, pains. You're noticing that there are some dis-ease. There's some sort of dis-ease in your mind or body, and you're feeling and sensing it. So just pay attention to that for a moment. All right, breathe. Just noticing, becoming aware of your breath as you tap here, and notice your physical form. Where are you holding something? You can feel it. It's burning, it's aching, it's paining. It's just feeling awkward and imbalanced. So now tap at your eyebrow point, noticing all the aches in your body, the side of your body, all the stress that I'm carrying with me, cheekbones, all the stress that I can let go of now from head to fingertip, head to toe tip. Tap underneath your nose. And just notice in your heart space and your chest along your collarbone where you might be holding tension, and breathe and relax every muscle as you tap underneath your bottom lip. Relax into your hips, pelvis, lower back. Feel yourself balance in your hips, knees, ankles, and feet. As you tap your collarbone, gaze forward, breathe in and out. And just notice what you need to notice. Tap at the side of your body, relaxing where you can relax, breathing how you need to breathe. You're going to tap the top of your head now, and we're just remembering to forget the outside world. Just staying right here now by noticing your breath, hearing my voice, and tapping along this pattern with me as you tap at your eyebrow point. All of this fatigue, corners of your eyes, all of this exhaustion, cheekbones, heaviness, underneath your nose, aches, pains. Notice underneath your bottom lip you're tapping now, and where you sense that you might need to breathe or relax a little bit more. Tap at your collarbone. Tap at the side of your body. Tap at the top of your head, looking now and feeling now and sensing now. Let's just bring up some emotions and see what arises in your body or in your mind. As you tap at your eyebrow point, just notice any anger that's connected to your fatigue, your exhaustion, your full out fatigue, corners of your eyes, just complete fatigue, cheekbones that we're searching for now, and noticing now your body and your mind showing you exactly what you're carrying, what you're holding on to. As you tap underneath your nose, we're going to let it all go, of course. We're just noticing the anger, the resentment, just the exhaustion as you tap at your collarbone, the sadness, the worry. Tap at the side of your body, all the fear that's just carrying on in your body. We don't need to hold it. It's not helping us stay connected to ourselves, to a higher source. Tap the top of your head. So just letting it go, breathe in and breathe out. And back to your karate chop point. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And if you need a cycle of breath, if you're feeling real anxious or excited, breathe in through your nose twice and exhale from the back of your throat as though you're sighing. So otherwise, just become, again, an observer of your breath, okay? Notice your breath. You're going to tap with me. Just notice your breath in and out. And I say to notice your breath, notice if you're a breath holder, and make sure you have an exhale with every inhale. All right, now tap at your cheeks, follow along, tap at the side of your body, tap at your eyebrow point, and tap at your collarbone. Notice any places and spaces in your body that at your cheekbones, side of your body, eyebrow point, collarbone. Notice any places and spaces in your body that might be carrying aches and pains or any emotional energy connected to, tap at your cheekbones, connected to the idea of fatigue and exhaustion, stress, and holding and tapping onto the side of your body as you exhale. Tap your eyebrow point, tap your collarbone, gaze forward, breathe in and out, and now tap at your fingertip, just your pointer fingertip, tap at your middle fingertip, tap at your ring fingertip, tap at your pinky fingertip, tap at your thumb, tap at your cheekbones. You're noticing what's already changing now, noticing what's already changed, hasn't it? So tap at the side of your body. If you're just starting, it might be subtle. You may be having a day that things are really, you're just in a place and you're ready to let go. So tap at your eyebrow point. You know that if you're doing the process and you're following my words and following the instructions, that the system works. So at your collarbone, we just express it and feel and sense the change a little differently each day. So tap again at your cheekbones, side of your body. Things are changing now as you tap your eyebrow point and your collarbone, and tap at your pointer fingertip. So I want you to gaze forward, and you're just moving your eyes. So when I say gaze down to your left, it's just your eyes. You're not bringing your head down. So just imagine or be in that space right back behind your eyes for a moment. Tap at your gamut point. It's at the front of your hand. Karate chop point, gamut point. Gamut point's at the front of your hand. Tap there. Notice anything that's still holding on that feels a little, again, just disconnected. And just, you don't need to know what it is. If it's thoughts intruding or aches and pains coming up in your body now, just pay attention to this point that you're tapping on. And I want you to gaze forward with your eyes. Now gaze down into your left and gaze forward. Gaze down into your right and gaze forward. You're going to whirl your eyes in two different directions. So gaze down and whirl your eyes around in one direction. Gaze down and whirl in the other direction and gaze forward. I want you to just hum with me now. Happy birthday. Now breathe in and hold there as I count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you exhale, hear my words: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hum again. Hum happy birthday. Just do it. Just familiar to your mind. Shake your hands down to your sides. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Notice what's already changed. All right. We're going to go back in here, and I know now's a good time if you're feeling a little shift, you take a few breaths, and if you need to leave the practice and get to work or get somewhere, then be there. But if you can stay a little bit longer, we know that there's a magic number. 15 minutes really makes everything kind of lock in. So tap at your karate choppa point again, and take a deep breath in. Close your eyes if that helps you sense your body. And I know that's uncomfortable for some of us to pay attention to ourselves and really notice instead of ignore all the aches and pains and the things that we're saving for later. But now is our chance to tangibly work through this and release some of this, all right, some of the patterns in your mind and body. And at the same time, we're creating something new to replace those patterns right away. So you know that to create lasting change, your mind and body have to learn something new. You're just noticing now where you might feel a little heavy and dark still, a little disconnected. All right, what's come up? Just notice, and you should be feeling a little less of whatever it is when you first came in here today. All the things that you thought you felt when you first came in here, they're fading further and further and faster into the distance now. You'll sense that in a moment as you tap at your eyebrow point, creating this algorithm that's setting our mind and body into rest and relax. Tapping the corners of your eyes, rest and relax. Just letting your mind and body know instead of that, would rather feel this underneath your eyes, at your cheekbones. All of this energy as you tap here is rolling down, 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 grounding you. Notice the balance in your hips, knees, ankles, and feet. Tap underneath your nose. Find the space along your collarbone. Space in your heart, allow for that. Tap underneath your bottom lip. And we're just creating change now, creating this sense and this knowing of being connected to self, to higher source. You'll feel that rushing in as you create these patterns, as you tap at your collarbone. And if you don't feel it rushing in, or you don't feel it or sense anything today, you may be visual. You may want to close your eyes and gaze forward through your forehead, and you might start to just see colors or visions. And of course, that's letting you know that you're in communication and in reconnection with higher source. So tap at at the side of your body, you're communicating with energy in your own way. Does that make sense? It does. Tap at the side of your body, tap at the top of your head. So whether you're having a day of real deep connection, or you're just going through the process knowing that it's working as you tap your cheekbones, side of your body, eyebrow point, collarbone. We're just releasing now anything that no longer serves. Cheekbone, any patterns, any thoughts, any emotion, any energy that's connected, emotional energy connected to thoughts and feelings in our body. Let's get that out. Eyebrow point, collarbone. Tap at the tip of your finger. Breathe in, breathe out. And now tap at the top of your head. Noticing now just how rejuvenated you're starting to feel. You'll start to feel it soon as you tap at your eyebrow points, because you're connected now. All the feelings you thought you had when you first came in here today, tap at your eyebrow point. Just again, fading further and further and faster into the distance. You can't even really connect or remember now what you came in with as you tap at your cheekbones. And you don't need to know. You just need to let it go. Just breathing. This is an actual process to help you work off any misalignment underneath your nose, any patterns, any energies that are still holding on that we don't need anymore. Just holding on. Our subconscious, your unconscious, knows what needs to change. So we've set ourselves up with these patterns. Our mind and body knows what needs to release now. Now that you've told it where you'd rather be, you're tapping at the side of your body, the top of your head, and then back to your gamut point. Just gazing forward, becoming aware of your breath, closing your eyes if that doesn't make you uncomfortable. If it does, gaze forward. Either way, relax the space behind your eyes. And you'll just, if you're standing, engage your thighs in and up again. Just check back in with the alignment of your physical form. Hips down and forward. Lengthen your spine, space along your collarbone. Shoulders away from your ears. Pressing the crown of your head to the sky and the center of your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. And you just become aware of your breath, and you'll notice what's already changed. Consider, who wouldn't you be if you hadn't just changed all the things that you just did? Bring your hands down to your sides. You can shake them a little bit. I want you to raise your arms to the sky. All right, and if you have an injury and so one arm's going here, this would bring you off balance. So just balance with that. You can be here, 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 here. Where are you feeling balance along your collarbone? Shoulders away from your ears. All right, let your fingers tips stretch away from the palms of your hands for a moment. Relax your forearms and biceps. Relax around your shoulder blades. And then just breathe in. Breathe out. Palms together, hands to heart center, chin to your chest. Just for today, remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Be truthful in all that you're saying and doing, and be grateful for all that you have. Be grateful for these practices that really work, can help you start your day just right. Thanks for being here, you guys. Namaste.